Hector Pena. Yes, guys. Yes, Hector. Congratulations.
Oh, no one's over there. I'm clapping. Okay, I'm going downstairs.
Hilda Reyes.
Bravo, bravo, mi niña.
Ronald Green. He's the best part of finish with
Wait, that's my mommy!
Yes, we're proud of mom. Hold on, mom. Are we ready? Not yet. Not yet.
Instagram or Snapchat?
Everyone, write it down. Instagram or Snapchat? One, two, and... That was perfect. Let's get it together. Ready?
Good now.
No.
One last try.
Shout me out later.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Now, Becky, someone Mary.
Yeah.
Dominic Sanchez.
Songs like this here there a lot. Damn. They're ready.
Bartolo Sakunaga. We are here for you.
Raise your hand up, boy.
Leanna Ray Santana.
Go, wifey. That's my wife right there. Go, our wifey. That's my wife. I'm not playing with you.
Hello. No, that's not chore. Give me a second, sorry.
Fan club. I love a good fan club. Angles. It's about the angles. Okay. Roger Casanova. Who's in charge of energy in the crowd? Danica Taylor Gilliard. Daniel Vasquez Jr. Diana Rivera. A 2016 inductee who missed her ceremony that Rosa couldn't believe. You can always come back. All right, please have a seat. Thank you. Give them a round of applause.
For Jerry. Jerry.
All right, inductees, please stand.
Jason was calling somebody. I don't know.
Ms. Jacqueline Lloyd is going to recite the oath of membership with us.
Oath of membership. I do solemnly promise. Hold it, please raise your right hand. I do solemnly promise on this day of May 9, 2019 to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa and to make this object an aim foremost in my mind, and I do solemnly pledge my allegiance to my fellow members and promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors.
Okay, you're supposed to repeat it after Jackie, so you're going to try it one more time.
Okay, repeat after me. I do solemnly promise. On this 9th day of May, 2019, to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa. And to make this object an aim foremost in my mind. And I do solemnly pledge my allegiance to my fellow members. And I promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors. Amen.
May be seated.
She said amen. Out there.
Sandra Roberts, are you here, Sandra? Awesome. Where is she? Oh, hey. Okay. Please come on up. Sandra will lead us in the PTK song.
I'm going to need you guys to help me so we can sing together. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. everywhere I go. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
And we end the day today by presenting once again the guy that sends you 1,000 emails per day. You will like those emails when you graduate, trust me. I enjoy them. Mr. Jason Linder.
You're welcome. So we survived all of that. We only had one person not pick up their certificate, so it's like amazing. So I want to start before I even say anything by asking you to give a nice round of applause for all the volunteers who are here helping out. As you might have experienced here or other places, it's not always easy to have a ceremony, to get everybody in the room all at the same time, have the president here and really get everybody in the same place at the same time doing the same thing. Well, we got it done, we got through it, and it's a great thing. And I want to congratulate you on your scholastic achievement and all the hard work that you've done here at Hostos. Whether you're graduating this month or whether you're graduating in a couple of years from now, you should take pride in the fact that you're doing extraordinary work here at the college, and you are the best representatives of this entire university. So give yourself a nice round of applause. So I tell that if you've heard this story before, you guys are all new inductees, so you haven't heard this story before. But if you've heard this story before because you've been to one of these ceremonies before, I apologize. When I first got here in 2007, the first ceremony I ever attended was a Phi Theta Kappa ceremony. And it was in December of that year. We used to have 2 ceremonies every year. And I can tell you that 2 of the people that I met at that ceremony made a dramatic impact in my life. And they changed the way I looked at things, the way I conceived things, the way I wanted to do things here at the college. And I'm proud to say, at this point, 12 years later, we have one, Samantha Jackson, who's serving as the United States diplomat in Indonesia. And she's a member of your society, so you should be proud of her. And Jabril Lowell graduated from Hostos actually twice. It's a weird story, but okay, I'm not going to go into that. But his major focus when he got to Tufts University to get his bachelor's degree was to work on ways to help students like yourselves transfer to private colleges and universities around the country. And as you know, as members of Phi Theta Kappa, on a regular basis, you're receiving offers from colleges and universities around the country. And if you even decide that you want to go to one of those colleges and universities that are not making you an offer, you can ask them if they have a Phi Theta Kappa scholarship, and most of them do. So the society that you join for the price that you pay has great benefits and rewards for you if you choose to accept them. And I would tell each and every one of you, I know sometimes the challenges of making a leap and deciding to look at those bigger schools with the dollar signs that go astronomical is a challenge, but I think that you should all take it into consideration and really give it some thought, because you're really, really extraordinary individuals, and you really deserve to have the opportunities that students around the country are getting, who are also members of your society at other 2-year colleges and universities. So when those offers come from NYU, Columbia, Iona, or around the country and other colleges and universities, Stanford, Carnegie Mellon, other places that you might want to consider, really take a deep, considerate look at what that means, what the offer is, how it would benefit you, and what opportunities it will present to you as you move on in your life and your careers. Because I can honestly tell you that there have been graduates at Hostos who have gone to some of those schools that I just mentioned. They received some Phi Theta Kappa money. It didn't cover everything, but their lives have been dramatically changed in a way that I can't even explain to you. You would have to talk to them directly to understand how much it's made a difference. Now, for those of you that are going to choose CUNY, I have to say this in front of the president. CUNY is great. It's a great bargain. And there are scholarships for you on Phi Theta Kappa as well, just not scholarships that are attached to the college. You're going to have to go out there and look for those scholarships, the Coca-Cola scholarship, the Jack and Cook scholarship, and a lot of other scholarships that are available on their website, and you should take a look at them. So, my main job here is not to be your advisor, that's Rosio's job. Not to be sort of your mentor and academic support like Professor Moses is, or to be one of the representatives of your organization as you see here, the members. My job is to get you out and do the work in the community. And that's my life's work, and that's what I've done for the 12 years that I've been here. So in the early days when I was not helping out with all the Phi Theta Kappa stuff, I was doing my own little program across the hallway, and we were collaborating sort of by being in the same place at the same time always. So what we decided is that we were going to mix those things, and we were going to provide you all with the opportunities to volunteer around the city, around the state, and make an impact on the world that we live in. And so every year we do 52 different unique volunteer projects that you can sign up to be a part of. And I see a lot of faces in the room who have participated with me in projects that have happened over the last couple of weeks. And I heard a lot of names today who signed up for a couple of projects that are coming up in the next couple of weeks. And just so that you know, for those of you that are like, I might not have time because I'm going to be at graduation with the president in a couple of days, we go all year round. So we are going to do volunteer work all summer long. We will do volunteer work in the winter. We do volunteer work over spring break, and some of you were at the last volunteer work for spring break. So I ask you to come out and join us because planting a tree, feeding somebody who's hungry, painting a mural on a wall that just looks terrible, they are all powerful reminders to the communities that we go into that we care and that we can make a difference. So when you get those emails and those invitations to come and join me, whether it's at a walk or a parade, or taking a mural, or feeding at Pot Soup Kitchen, I ask that you come out and be a part of it because we are truly making a difference. You are truly making a difference. And I'm proud to be affiliated with Phi Theta Kappa. And you should be proud to wear these stoles, not only today, but on your graduation day. So give yourself a nice round of applause. I want to also make a couple of acknowledgments. That's my speech. I'm going to make a couple of acknowledgments. So Raziel is here, and I know Kelvin's in the room, and I know there are other members of the Student Government Association who are here. At some point in the middle of the semester, we realized that our officers had not filed the papers that they needed to have the club be official for the spring semester. And so I'm very happy and glad that the Student Government Association was willing to help out the group to actually be able to pay for this ceremony, to celebrate you and your accomplishments. And so let's give the Student Government Association What I learned here very early on is that it's a wonderful collaboration between all of the leadership groups on the campus. And the more we work together, the more work we actually get done. And the more valued we are in this community and in this world. So I'm proud to be associated with all of the groups that I'm associated with. And if you haven't met, the members of the student government or the incoming student government, you have members amongst you who are inducted today, I suggest that you get to know them because they're extraordinary people who are doing good work as well. And that being said, I'm sending all the people back there to do the work to get ready for you to give you food. Because apparently there's food, I don't know food, but there's food. I know I don't look like it, but I don't do food. So there's one thing that we do that's special every year. It's really complicated, and I hope everything's done over on the other side. Mr. President, you don't have to be a part of this part. If you do, you can. So what we try to do is this is a celebration of your class and your group. So yes, some of you are going to graduate a couple weeks, some of you are going to graduate later on, but this is your group that you're going to be inducted in the fall and the spring of this year, and we have one special member who missed the ceremony a couple of years ago. But this is your class. So what we try to do is we try to get you downstairs on the little piece of artwork that's there, and we take a nice group picture from above, which we then can send to the press at the campus so that they can then publicize it and show that picture on our website. So it's complicated, right? Because I need you all to like go out there, go down the stairs to the first floor, and on that square piece of art, get yourself settled in. And then we're going to take a photo, and then after the photo, we're going to bring you back up. And I love that we have guests here, but we're going to feed the inductees first because they're starving after being through the ceremony of 2 hours of having to wait for their name being called. And then we're going to feed all of the guests as well. Sound good? Yes? No? Maybe? Kind of? I have 2 children at home, it's like, they don't want to eat when I want them to eat, and they don't want to go and take a picture when I want them to go take a picture. So if you guys are going to do it, it's going to be so awesome, because I'm going to feel like I actually remember something today. So we're going to have you guys go down there, we're going to ask our guests to wait patiently, and we'll be right back, and thank you very much.
Jason, we do need to send you.